by tradition.
Hold
And that is hold tight the 3-point collectors.
Next thing, Tottenham are whipping boys for Liverpool. You lot ain't beat us in how long? So look at your face. So when I
I'm about to roll it.
They forget about when the council is going to take the free.
Oh, for real? When there was a little car park out front. Let's talk about sex, baby.
Let's hold
Liverpool. And as much as we can talk about Mane is a good player, Salah is a good player, they're just not the X factor, bro. Don't forget about it.
It's another episode of Stoppage Time TV. We're live in the flesh, live and direct in effect. You already know what time it is. Culture Cams, F Diddy, myself, Maguire. You know the time it is. There's no products today, but 20% off STTV. You know what to do. Summer's coming.
Manscaped.
Daylight savings.
Didn't even say it's Manscaped. Could be anything. You know, could be anything.
What other products we moving here?
Still, it could be anything. What if there's a new person watching?
No, but I'm saying what other products we're going to be moving.
What do you mean?
What else are we going to be?
It could be anything. If a new person watched the show, and you
No,
said
no, hey, but I'm saying what else?
STTV, they
No,
might go
hey,
put that in
it'll be in the
Nighttown.
bio.
They might go
It'll be
put
in the
bottom right
that. They
of
might
the
go put
screen
that in
right
Foot
here.
Locker, like STTV, thinking they're gonna get 20% off Air Forces.
It's going to be...
They're gonna see full price at the till.
You man said it was for the Jordan.
You know what I'm saying? STTV off Manscaped.
Oh, man.
20%.
That's funny. But yeah, get your Manscaped. Summer's coming, you know, look after yourselves and all that stuff. Without further ado though, hold tight the 3-point collectors. Inside in the building. Hold tight the World Cup qualifiers.
That's childish,
That's
bro.
very childish. Hold tight the World Cup qualifiers. Hold tight the World Cup qualifiers. Hold tight the participants. And hold tight the man that can schmuck. Listen, let's get into it. Let me talk you through my day, yeah. Whatever day it was. This will be 2 days ago because this comes out on Monday, innit? So let me talk you through my day. So obviously now there's protest, hype, protest, cool. Protest starts at 12. So I'm on my way to the game. I'm seeing that the protest is not really picking up and that. I get there, I pass by the protest, I go cool. But I just go, COVID's a bit mad in it, so I show face.
You're dumb.
Then after that, I go to the... so I show face in it.
Continue.
F the rickets, you know that? None of these racists and that, you get me? None of these Islamophobes, none of that stuff. So show face, cool. Go to the box now. Get settled, you know. Young mimosa, you know. Just, you know, Saturday.
Prawn sandwich fans.
Saturday.
Prawn sandwich fans.
No, we can't.
Prawn sandwich
Why your
fans.
colleagues and fellow YouTubers were out there protesting
No, I was there. I went.
against
I wrote true. I cut true.
Yeah, no, you didn't protest though. You just there to say hi.
You know that through his taxi
Yeah,
window,
yeah.
like,
No, I cut
You know
true.
like
hey,
that.
and this peasant's gonna
I did what
move
you
while
and
I,
Toby
so I
did.
can eat my prawn sandwiches up in the box.
Man
I
had
did what-
mimosas in that. He had mimosas.
I did what you and Toby did for
What's going
you.
on?
I did what you and Toby did. When did you come back in with the... Man did
He's
this.
changed. He's got bougie on that.
Maze, you see,
Bougie.
beat sponsorship. This is what they're doing, yeah.
Matisse is in
Man,
the field, holding banners out like Malcolm X.
Man said Malcolm X, you
You know
know.
what I'm saying? He's
What did you
doing
call
this.
it?
Hey,
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
He's in the
So
field.
obviously,
Prawn
did that,
sandwich, mate.
go in,
Hey.
obviously because, you know, that's where the people are seen as influence. You can go and have conversations, having conversations before the game and everything. Cool. A magician comes in, trying to do all this nonsense and everything. So I've gone 3-1 Chelsea. He's like, it might be a lucky day. It's like, cool. Bear man, we went to the reverse leg.
Yeah,
And that day was funny because we sat with the Brentford fans.
brother.
And we were like, Chelsea were lucky to escape.
Yes.
We was like,
Yeah.
Chelsea were lucky to escape. We went.
Snatched it.
Really good game as well. Mendy got man of the match performance. Game starts now. Cool. After about 5 minutes, I message production. First thing I say, Loftus Cheeks needs mentorship, bro. He needs mentoring. He said, why? I said, I'm just looking at the way he's playing today. I think he needs mentoring. Like, he just looks a bit shaky. Cool.
Big man, you know.
Next you know, I'm looking at I didn't find any clocks. Hold on, we're playing Alonso and Aspilicueta. That's my message to you. I said we've got our 2 fullbacks of that. I said cool. Then Cam goes, Brentford have had 5 shots. I said, and I thought, yeah, it's true, they have.
In the first 18
Yeah,
minutes.
it's true, it's had. I was like, hold on. and Tony missed the open goal.
Pressure.
I was like, okay, cool. You know what? Cool. Let's similar to last game. Let's ride out the storm second half. Cool. You know, go inside. You know, everyone's mingling. Get yourself a hot chocolate. Come out second half now.
So dumb.
Rudiger scores a banger. I'm like, oh, okay, fine, you're cool. Next, you know, cool, chilling. You know, still there doing tweets and that. Cool, cool. Hot chocolate in hand.
Hey, that Rudiger goal though.
Amazing goal.
Incredible.
Finally.
And the worst thing is, he's been trying that almost
4
every
years.
game for
4
about
years.
7
Yeah.
games. I
He
swear.
tried it for
literally.
4 years.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cool.
did he do the William Gallas celebration?
I remember that
You
banger.
went nuts.
Cool, and chilling now. Cool, hot chocolate in hand, little sips. See one long ball. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. One. Do you know what was so mad as well? Before that, so when the signal's a bit dodgy, I tweeted. I said, Ericsson, I'm going to see a real hooper. It didn't go through. I deleted it. I told my boys, listen, Ericsson's place. It's gonna be a jolly. Next, you know, I see stuff. Route 1, bang. I said, rah. Okay, cool. Next,
Route 1, yeah. Let's
2 minutes.
as well.
2 minutes later, bam. I said, fuck.
Wait. Route 1 being because of that 4-3-3 you lot are playing, causing all sorts of gaps. Yeah, we're gonna discuss that.
We're
As
gonna
well.
get
No,
into
we're gonna
that.
get into everything. We're gonna get into everything.
into
We're gonna
that.
get into everything.
Eriksen, the run though.
Letting the story finish.
Cool. Within 10 minutes, it's 3 goals. I said, rah. Stadium started empty and bare quick, bro. Fam,
TW8.
all the protesters left, bruv. They went to go and protest again. I said, rah. Then, you know, remember when I came in, we talking about Vissa.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I like him, slap it,
Yeah,
comes on,
yeah.
does job. He's come on the pitch. I said, don't let this guy come and score. What happens? Man left with something. I said,
2 minutes.
Boom.
Something.
I said 4-1, bruv. That's the first, I think it's the first time in Premier League history, a team has conceded 4 goals after going up.
Swear.
Yeah. After going up in the second half, conceding 4
In
goals.
the second half, yeah. I saw that stat. That
I
was
was looking, I
nuts.
was like, rah.
Is it? Are you sure?
As in the fourth
First
half.
time
As
the team
in
has taken the lead in the second half.
lead in second half and then conceded
Oh.
4. So not like in general, but you've taken the lead and then
I
it's
remember
slapped you 4.
United. Yeah, go on.
I said, I'm bad blood.
Bro, City 6-1. I'm sure City
Held
6-1.
on.
I said, rah.
I think, or Liverpool. Yeah, anyway. Go on.
After the game's finished now, cool, everyone's leaving, you know, trying to get the train. I said, I can't just leave. I'm sitting down now. Tracy comes out, do you want another drink? I said, no, Tracy.
The hell is Tracy?
You know, the people that are giving out drinks. I said,
Man knows them on a first name
He's on
basis.
first name
I said-
basis.
I said
with them.
Trace, I said
I'm
Trace.
so sick of
I
this
said, Trace,
guy.
not today. No, I can't have another one. This is bad. But seriously, that game, it's just like, what do you say to that? When you hold slappings like that, there's actually nothing you can say. And I know that you guys will probably want to break down the 4 at the back and everything. And for me, I get what you're going to say about the 4 at the back, but there were small things that just stood out to me in terms of the pairing on the left side of Werner and Alonso is just, that's gross negligence. I just feel like there's certain things that's kind of, it's fighting with a hand behind your
What,
back.
with Alonso and Aspie?
No,
Yeah.
Alonso and Werner on the same side.
Oh.
For me, that's just,
Did you see?
nah. Alonso and Aspie against a team that's going to press. We know Brentford's press. Nah. The Loftus-Cheek, don't get me wrong, we've been calling for Loftus-Cheek to play in a deeper position, but we know that he can be very sloppy in possession and he needs to get that out of his game. Playing him as the lone 6 and having Kante 10, and then Mount was doing the press thing, I was like, nah. There were just so many things in this game, and then away from all of those individual things we talk about, Chelsea just have this thing where, you know, it's a system, everything's methodical, you have to do this, pass, that, pass. There's certain teams here, when you see them play, they know that within the first 50 minutes, we want to finish the game and then we can chill. Prime example, Liverpool won their game, City come on, playing Burnley, F it. Boom! Kick off the door, get the result, chill. Chelsea, it's always like trying to build into the game, and because always, like we say that, there's not the players that have that magic spark that can do something. You're relying on a Rudiger long shot or something, and it gets a bit mundane, and I guess maybe that's why for knockout football and everything, you can stress teams out. But Brentford knew what they were coming to do, and especially because in that last game, they were hard done by not to get results. So I was very impressed by them. We were shocking, but the way they execute their game plan and did everything, oh my gosh, you can't even fault it. The players were rattled. The 4th goal, that defending was because they were rattled. You know when you're seeing grown men scream at each other after the 2nd goal, they were rattled. Even when we look at the Eriksen goal, amazing finish.
Bro,
Great
you
run.
Let a
But
man
look
with
at
a
the way Kante
pacemaker
ran.
run all up and down and up in your boat, bro.
Bruv,
Let's be
mad,
real.
innit? It's mad, innit?
Shout out my diamond in the dirt, Christian Eriksen.
Mad.
That's even in was it Denmark? He got 2 in the
2 and 2,
international.
yeah. 2 and 2.
Straight like this comeback has been beautiful, bro.
It's nice, man.
This ain't been a
This
comeback. This has been a
beautiful
return to service, not a comeback.
100%, bro. And no one expected it.
But do you know
that
what's beautiful about it? He 6-month deal, training everything.
Hey, Spurs.
He's got loads of options. He's
Hey,
got loads.
hey,
He's
Spurs.
got loads of options. Bear in mind.
I got a
Bruno
question.
doesn't-
a
Though.
return.
I got a question.
Go on.
Oh my God, what happened to Tuchel? Talk to me about that back four, please. Back four. Rudy.
fucking class.
Thiago Silva. Woo! Bro,
Didn't
do
you-
you see
didn't
Ivan
you
Toney
have Bella?
put him on? Ivan Toney that for the one of their goals when he just climbed on him, boom, bullied him.
Did you hear what Bella
Went
said?
and they went
Did
and
you see-
we
Did you
say
hear what Bella said?
yeah, Bella, she's rattled as well. Big her up for defending,
But
but
she's
back
rattled as
four, Chelsea.
Huh?
He puts it. Everyone talks about this 5 at the back thing, and and I've mentioned before about the flexibility of Tuchel. Can he switch it up in some games? Can you just go to a 4, try and win, maybe try and help the attack, whatever? He went to a 4. Man got smoked. You man got smoked.
When you-
4-1.
When you break
5
down-
shots in the first 18 minutes. So this was gonna be a pattern of the game.
when you break down the 4, like it's easy to say back 4 got patterned, and like with the Tony goal, there's certain things like that. Cool, yeah, definitely.
Because
But for
Thiago
me,
wouldn't be in. You see where
he wouldn't be engaging. Because there'll be someone that he's sweeping, and I get
he's
that.
there and
I
you're getting
get that.
moved to.
But
but he doesn't know
Getting
where he
made
is.
to look
But-
37 when he shouldn't
but for
be.
me,
you want to protect
it
that.
wasn't
Yeah.
just all that. It comes down to the rest of the personnel on the team. So, for instance, again, I'm not singling anyone out and everything, but when you've got someone that's in front, it's a lone signal, it's not protecting, and then you don't have the typical 5, you're basically down 2 men in that position, sort of thing. And then we didn't have control of the game either as well. So I think there was more aspects. And then even with the fullbacks as well, that as a fullback pairing in 2022 is very strange. It's very strange. It's
What, Aspie and...
Alonso, yeah, you're not going to get any...
Who did you have
had
the
that,
options though, innit?
Reece James, didn't he come on as a
Fam,
sub? What's
yeah.
up with his fitness issues?
I think they're trying to protect him from Madrid, and I think to a certain extent there was arrogance about that performance. To feel that side and think that they're not going to press us.
That's
at the
what I
next time.
thought.
There was a
For
lot
me,
of
it was
arrogance,
like you
and
lot
they were thinking
I think
towards the Champions League game.
You tweeted it perfectly as well. Let me see if I can find it. 5 at the back. Don't try flex like that or something like that. I was like, yo, perfect. You knew what your remedy was all season. You knew what was working for you. And in this game, I felt like he saw Brentford thought, let me switch it up. Let me play Kante in the 10. I think Werner, bruv, if I see Werner's
Zeros
contribution,
Zeros and
zero
everything.
successful dribbles, chances created, shots,
Everything was zero. He
duels,
didn't do anything.
take-ons, lost the ball 11 times.
But even in that, so what I would say,
brother,
away from the
Tuchel has
away from the back 4 thing, what I would say is, when you see a performance like that, it's almost everyone said, why is he not coming off at half time? There's no point keeping him out there. And what's so mad
He shouldn't
about
play again.
Who?
Werner.
No, but it's not even that though. All right, back 4, you get peppered, whatever. But again, I'm going to have to ask again, what is going on with this attack? Now, you go to a back 4, so that means there's a player that's extra player in midfield or attack, right? If you go to a back 4. Nothing changes. No matter what system you play, no matter what, the same patterns of the way Chelsea play. And I say it about the way Tuchel's attack is, and people get offended, blah, blah. But every single match, the same people are saying stuff like, we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't. What is going on? Because for me, you're saying Werner, da-da-da-da. One thing I know about Werner, he's good at running in behind. One thing I know about Havertz, he's good at linking up. Who played on the right? Ziyech. Okay, cool. We know he can put in good crosses or whatever.
But he was doing
Why
all
are
that.
these guys not doing these things? Yeah, you're because of the way. For me, it's because of the way Tuchel sets up his attack.
Do you know what's
sets up
interesting?
the way his teams build. It might not. I know Chelsea are
suited
doing
to
things,
everyone.
but it might not be suited to these guys.
That's a fair point. But what I noticed in this game was when the sense of urgency came, you know the goal that Havertz scored against Newcastle, the ball comes in behind, touch and everything. As soon as the urgency came that we need to chase the game, that pass started happening more. In the first half, Ziyech was doing steppies trying to get ball.
Moments in the second half, Havertz.
Yeah, he had the header,
Yeah.
and then he had the one where he tried to kind of put it with his right foot, but it went wide.
And there was a handball one as well.
The
they gave
handball
off,
goal
yeah.
that got disallowed. Like he tried, but when the urgency came in the second half, you saw there was more patterns of play and everything. I get what you're saying about how Tuchel
it comes
attacks.
out of desperate. But then
It comes out of
Yeah.
desperation.
When those
You're
are
talking
always
about it
the
should be-
moments
it
where
should
like
be from-
tactics go out the window and man just do whatever they
Yeah,
want to
you're
do
saying
kind
that.
of thing.
What you're saying is the instruction may be limiting the attacking players.
Of course. How can Brentford
season,
have 5 shots? I think it was 5 shots, 2 on target in the first 18. Chelsea had 0 shots, 0 on target. 0 shots.
Whilst you talk
at
about
home at Stamford Bridge.
Is that his name?
Is that Werner's fault? Is that
no? It comes down to a thing. But when we
That's a tactical setup.
we have to give shouts. Is it Janle? I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right.
Janel.
No, sorry,
Yeah.
I say Janle.
Vitali.
Who?
Big ups.
He got a brace.
The guy scored 2 goals, bro. He
Dinked
dunked
Mendy.
twice,
okay.
bro.
Dinked
Yeah.
Mendy. The guy did the dink.
Yeah.
Nice goal, yeah.
Dinked Mendy. Dinked Mendy. But
Mendy
that's
had a
not
stinker
how
as
you.
well.
Who?
Mendy.
Yeah,
Kante
Mendy.
as well. Fuck.
Kante. There was loads of individual bad games.
You and Kante.
But,
You don't want to cross
Some
that bridge
Chelsea
again.
fans have messaged me saying he's been terrible all year. I
But,
said, listen, that's you lot's issue.
What is
I'll be
interesting
back later. I'll be back
What
soon.
is interesting now
You know
is
what I mean?
that's not the prep you want for a game against Madrid. But let's see what happens. You never know. You might go complete flip opposite.
I feel like Chelsea needed this because once Chelsea
Wake up
got the Madrid, like everyone was talking as if Chelsea are through. People were going on as if like Real Madrid are just going to get brushed to the side and
We're going to win it.
you're saying you're going to win it, blah, blah, blah.
No, but that was me.
This
That
was
was
a two-leg team in the
this
world.
was-
Yeah,
this
no,
was-
but I still believe that.
Yeah,
Not
this
because
was a
one
big-
game's not going to make me.
Yeah,
not
of
believe
course,
that.
but this was a big wake up. I know Chelsea, maybe you could say a cup team and stuff.
Yeah.
But this was a big wake up call. And
Don't get
you know what?
complacent.
As much as you guys have done well, with this, obviously all the Roman stuff, and you guys have carried on winning. But it takes a loss like this, and it was a battering. It takes a battering for all of a sudden things to kind of, all this rickets noise and stuff. It takes one moment for a team's season to start getting shaky.
No,
If you guys
100%.
lose against Real Madrid, then
What I would
listen,
say
that top
though
4
is,
battle.
What I would
I
say
worry
though
for you
is,
guys.
those people that do all the statistics and everything, they will go and look for stuff like, oh yeah, when we come back from international break in April, we always seem to lose this fixture. And a lot of time, I don't buy into all of that stuff because it's like you're not thinking about, oh, last year we lost this game, but I've seen Chelsea lose a big game like this before, and not a big game, but a game like in this magnitude, and go, you know what, we need to pattern up. There's one thing we know about Chelsea is when it hits slow, it's like, don't let that happen.
The thing you're
Don't let
lucky
it sit.
about is that 1, 2, please go back to that back 5 against Real Madrid. Don't joke with that one. You know what I'm saying? But if you look
I
at
said don't joke
but
with
if
that
you
one.
look at how Brentford play in terms of getting the ball up to Tony, we got to give him his props in my opinion
Him and
for that
Mbeumo,
game. That
bro.
was a proper
That was a
number 9 centre forward
But
performance.
do you know what I like
winning
about
his
him? Away from
headers.
that, he's a very good defensive striker.
But even that, I hear the defensive thing.
I'm just saying in general, like he's one of those guys where like he's not just chilling on the last defender. He will get back. He'll do the clearances. He'll play the balls forward. He's rock. It's no surprise that he constantly gets injured because he's covering distance. He's doing stuff like I respect it because when you're a striker for that sort of team and you've come up with them and you've broken records and everything, you could be like, listen, just give me the ball and what service. But he actually puts in the yards.
Bro, the control, great chest control, wins headers, battles, 11 goals this season. I don't know how many are penalties. I don't think it's even that many compared to like.
Didn't he get like 2 penalties in one of his hat
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
I don't know how many penalties it is, but listen, he plays for Brentford. You know what I'm saying? So
You got to get how you
I
get.
think,
man.
no, I think he's doing well. I'm not gonna lie, he's impressed me. I thought in the start of the season, I was like,
he's looking
is
like
he
what
just there
Calvert-Lewin was looking like last season.
But I was thinking, is he just there, just to like work hard and stuff? But he's
No,
found
no,
ways
he's-
to actually add quality to it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
But do you know what's so
I'll
mad?
give
In
him
the
his props to that.
championship, he's one of those players. I wouldn't say misunderstood. You know how people are like, he's a misunderstood player. In the championship, they were calling him pen merchant, in the box merchant, because it's like, oh, you don't do like new modern forward stuff.
Yeah.
But he knows what he is.
But
like
he links up very
he-
well.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
He brings guys into
he
the
knows
game
what
well.
he can and can't do.
But this is what Thingy needs to do. Mitrovic needs to come up and do what Ivan Toney's doing. But this is what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Mitrovic comes up and doesn't do that. Tony come up, broke the whatever his record. Obviously, Mitrovic has smoked it now. But he's come up and you can see, you're a Premier League player. If Brentford ever go down, you've got a career here. Mitrovic, in more time,
still
you're
not
like,
getting me.
you don't
You know,
even
he's-
say anything. He goes down. You're not like
He's
somebody
spoken
signed
bare crud
Mitrovic.
about Brentford. He's still
You know
not
what I
trying to
mean?
get a move without them going down.
I think
what I'm saying.
Wembo needs to get some love as well because he stretches the
Remember
play
I
for
told you?
Tony as well,
Remember
bro.
I said
Yeah,
that?
you were saying
He's
actually
good
at the
player,
start of the
good little
season.
player, like,
He's
he
someone
just-
who I think if he adds goals to his games, he'll get the appreciation I think he deserves.
Ericsson,
misses
Lower
Ericsson
league,
is-
lower
I'm happy
league,
for him.
nice 1-2 punch.
The thing is,
Yeah.
like a nice mid-table
Yeah,
1-2
yeah.
punch.
Ericsson, do you know when you say that a player has influence? You know when you just have a ball in your team and everyone appreciates it and everything.
Yeah.
Like, you can just see that what he is there. But it's
Top player, mate.
mad game, mad humbling, like you said.
Yeah, hold
But
that.
It is what the real talk. That was
Hold that.
that is a
Hold
real,
that!
hold
Real
that,
talk,
that on your
hold
chest.
that,
You know that
hold
one's
that,
there.
hold that.
But,
You guys are getting sucked in. Go ahead, Arsenal win against Palace. Gets
Boy,
real
listen,
interesting,
If
boy.
Vieira crashes that party for them, that'll be so funny.
Yeah,
they should have won
at
at Emirates. They should have won that game at Emirates. Remember, it was a last minute goal. So if he crashes it on his team and makes them stay back, but I mean, tweet us during the week about that one because we can't cover that game right now. What I wanted to touch on as well was
it's Monday.
What I wanted to touch on
at Selhurst, they held City.
Yeah,
it's not easy, man.
They should, but City should have done something. There was bare chances, but
was it? I think they were struggling to break them down. To be fair,
fam, you missed the shit.
When Grealish was putting on plate for niggas, and no one could finish.
Oh my gosh! All right, let's get into. Are you still not a United fan?
I'm not. I'm just there. Okay, I'm just living life.
What are our thoughts on
living life?
What are our thoughts?
Depends on what platform.
Bruno.
Depends what platform. Depends what platform you catch me on.
Oh man.
Depends on what platform I'm on.
You're saying I'm bad, bro. Man said some days I'm United, some days I'm Liverpool.
We're losing our essence. We're losing recipes.
Man said, yeah, I'm United fan today. You know?
Damn.
Man said he's what do you call it? Crisis actor for United. Bruno new deal. Let's talk about it because it was brewing for a few days, then it was announced on April Fool's, and then there was talked about.
I can't lie to you, that was funny for me.
I said it was announced on April Fool's.
Yo, are they tricking them?
Yeah. What? I've got a lot of thoughts on this. My first question is, do you think he has reassurances that no matter who comes in, he's a key pillar of this team, and that's why he signed the contract? Because he had 4 years left, right? It's an extension.
3 years.
3 years. It's an extension on that 3 plus new package.
Plus another year. Yeah, 4 years. 4 year deal.
So he must know something that either we don't know, or he's been given this ultimate. You are the jewel in our crown.
Well, yeah. You've got Ronaldo who's aging.
Yeah.
You've got the golden boy who's been banished. The other golden boy who's crumbling. The other golden boy who's been sent to Seville. And look at me for the last 2.5 years. I've been putting down the numbers.
Hey, don't forget Pogba.
Give me my checks. And
He's
Pogba's
off.
leaving as
He's
well.
off.
He's off. Who's left? But me. I'm the franchise. Give me the keys. Give me the armband.
That's
Maguire. We're going to see you out soon as well. Bro, Bruno is the future for United. Settle in, lads. This is your future, and you've locked in for another.
It's crazy. You know what? It's
You know what's so mad?
Strap in.
You know what's so mad? You see how you brought that down, yeah? That is a mad place to be negotiating from. He would have just come in, yeah.
He came in
with
with
Opta.
his-
You
yeah,
know
his
Opta.
nuts
He would have
hang
come
on
in with the Opta stats and be like, "This is what I've done for the last 2 years."
Bro, you remember KDB?
He done the
was doing
KDB,
that
yeah. He done the KDB. He came with the analytics.
What did
He said
KDB do?
when he came with the
KDB
analytics, he said,
negotiated his own
this is-
contract through
No, for real.
analytics and said, "Boom, this is why I'm worth that much. Give me this
slow down.
much."
Yeah, but KDB, you can see it's proofs in the pudding with him. You know what I'm trying to say? Bruno, for me, that's a ridiculous decision. Like, let's be honest.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
There's one small difference between the two. City have smart negotiators on the other end of the table. You have the Glazers and those.
Yeah.
bozos. So it's like.
But you know what's funny?
You must become a negotiator for United. You must can.
What's funny is that
You must.
What's funny is that with the Glazers, usually they do things on top of like, you know, marketability and stuff. Who's marketing Bruno, bro? Let me not even say anything. But Bruno's not very marketable and stuff.
Leaving. The
He
number
scored the
8
goals
is coming.
The thing is, no, he wants that. No, he's trying to go for that. Yeah, he's tweeted about that. But nah, listen. Realistically, with that 290, he's getting 290. Yeah, we're apparently if United don't make Champions League, it goes to 240 or something like that.
Does that still not put him in the top 3 apparently?
I don't know. Yeah, there's Sancho, Ronaldo, and I don't know who the other one is. But
De Gea, surely.
And De Gea, exactly.
Sheesh.
So you look at the wages that Man United are giving out. I don't understand how the thing is. Man United haven't won anything, in 5 years or whatever. In Bruno's time, you've made nice little impact. The big games, where are you? Nowhere. The finals that he's been in, where are you? Nowhere. So I don't understand what Man United are rewarding. Are you rewarding? Now Man United are saying, we're going to reward mediocrity, basically. Yeah, you've done your thing. I'm not going to dispute that he's had good impact. But Man United don't have a manager. So unless the manager has been briefed on this, and the reason why I believe that he's not is because United are trying to negotiate a new deal for Shaw, which... Listen, if I get into that, and they're trying to and they're trying to give a new deal to De Gea as well. So, has a manager been set? Like, have you said to the manager, "Listen, this is gonna happen"? That manager approves it. The manager that comes in, he might come in and think, Bruno doesn't suit what I want. I don't know who the manager is, if it's Ten Hag, if it's Poch, whoever it is. He might say, Bruno don't suit what I want, but he's going to now sit there as a 290k problem. That's what ends up happening, because then if the manager does come in and say, I'm going to sit Bruno on the bench, he will be getting stuff from upstairs saying, we're giving this guy 290k. You know, he's got to play.
Similarly like Ozil with Unai when he came in, because Wenger renewed gave him that big boost. Now Unai's got to deal with this problem, and how he deals with it.
How do you find motivation? Yeah, imagine if at your job, you guys are doing your job and you're doing all right at your job, and then a man just came and said, "Oh, do you know what? I'm going to give you a £10,000, let's just say, pay rise in your office job," and then how are you going to get motivated to perform even better? Yeah. Like, how is Bruno going to get motivated to perform even better? Because now he can just really chill now. 4 years, 290k. But that's an awful deal. And you talk about the players that Man United, he's not even the top 3 earners. That just explains everything right there, bro. Do you know what I mean? It says everything. So Liverpool are hesitating to give Mo Salah money. Mo Salah.
Yeah, he's crumbled. We're going to get into
Mo Salah, but Mo Salah, look what he has done for Liverpool. That is a man that can come with real stat sheets and all this, whatever you man are saying, and say, look at what I have done since I've come here. Yeah. And Liverpool are like, we don't want to break our structure. They're hesitant. They're biting Rudiger. A similar situation. They're like Chelsea, like, Man United is like, Bruno, take Bruno. Average player like that. Come on,
man. What you're saying, yeah, with the if someone gives you 10k thing, I don't totally agree, because ultimately everyone's motivators are different. What I would say though is he had 3 years left. There was no need to do this now. There was actually no need. He's locked in. He's actually locked in.
It's no need. And he was making, I think, 150 or 100 or something. 26 or something. 26, 27. So now what?
27 because he's 27.
At the end of that deal, he'll be 32, 33 or something, and he'll probably
for me, it's a bad business decision, because there was no need to do anything right now. You could have waited till the summer, new manager. There was just actually no need. I was trying to find reasons in my head as to why. Is it because they want to win Champions League and it's like, okay, you know what, we're going to push on.
Champions League?
Sorry, they want to get to Champions League.
Don't joke with that one, bro.
I was trying to
Champions League.
I was trying to think of reasons as to why this would, and the big hoo-ha around it and the video and everything. And it was just like, it just seems like a really bad business decision. And it just sums up where I think United are, where everything at every level is just
I think there's a small part of the board that can foresee a United crash, where they're not going to be getting Champions League for a little while, maybe, let's say for the next 2-3 years. Yeah. But they know a player like Bruno will stick around and be content with that, as long as he's kind of given the keys and he can get his numbers out. I know he has 3 years, but they're just saying, we want to lock that down permanently. So you give him an extra
year to give him...
I don't know why they want to do that.
They rewarded mediocrity. That's what they rewarded it.
I reckon it's out of fear. They can see the empires crumbling, and they're just like, you know what?
If it was 1 year, 2 years, I understand, but 3 years.
But what I don't get, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, bro, you have to wait. These guys at United are overpaid and they're overhyped. So now giving him another major overhyped player, to me is
ego's just going to get bigger now. The arms and the air
bizarre. For me, what's weird about it is, you said Bruno was on how much?
I think it was like 100 or 150 or something.
Let's say he's on 150. There's 3 years left, and statistically, if you're looking at stuff and everything, there's output there. You've done good business for me personally, because you've locked down someone that is supposedly on paper doing well at a good cost. That's good business. To then go and give him 100k more, whatever it is, that is bad. What's Sadio
Mane on? Mane was on like 100 and something.
He's always been on,
and he's trying to get a pay rise. Liverpool are looking at him like, we want to sign Diaz. you better take what you're given.
AFCON.
Exactly. But look at what Sadio Mane has contributed to Liverpool, and he tried to get a new contract, and they're hesitant about it. He's not on the highest wage, but do you know what Liverpool are? They're businessmen, so they're just gonna be like, well, thank you for your services. You won us Champions League and that. Now, see you later. We'll bring in someone else. It's a cold world. That's the way it is. Man United should have been. It's a cold world. Bruno, sit there, you play, and let's see what won. That's what I was about to say. Now we don't know what happens behind the scenes. Bruno's agent can be saying Barcelona want you, or whoever. I don't know. But at the same time, we don't know that. You don't know that.
Ball with Bruno.
This is what I'm saying. Somebody could be saying, but we don't know.
He's signing everyone on a free transfer. So,
listen, that's P&P. That's P&P. Nah, that's pace, man. No, Bruno ain't got pace in his game like that,
signing everyone on the cheap. How much would it? On a 3-year deal, Bruno would have been expensive to sign. On a 4-year deal, like, who are you really scared? It just seems
doesn't make
a bit
sense.
odd.
It
It's a
doesn't
bit
make
odd.
They're
sense.
in trouble.
It's a bit odd.
And it's funny
decision.
because you say it's like Liverpool are run by businessmen, but your Woodward is actually from a business
No, he's gone
background.
now. He's gone now. Innit?
But even so, the
Arnold.
Glazers, you look at what they've built with fucking Tampa. You should be like, yo, you should be able to reflect that. Because similarly, well, those that don't know the NFL, they had a mad wage bill for the last 2 years trying to build a super team for Tom Brady. Essentially, that's what you've got in Ronaldo, bruv. I don't know how they haven't been able to replicate.
I mean,
but
I
Bruno,
don't know. I don't
that's
know.
the
And then
future
when,
now, bruv.
And then when you see that United are putting in, the trying to lock down Luke Shaw. Why are you locking down Luke Shaw?
It doesn't make sense to me. It should be implosion season, bruv.
Bro, let me not even, bro.
No,
Because
no,
I don't
no, no,
abuse
no,
people,
no,
innit?
no,
I don't
to value
abuse
You got
up,
sponsors.
but we have to go into another topic. We won't stay in it for too long. The Harry Maguire booing stuff. It's still continuing, right? Is that right?
Yeah, he's getting
It's
booed.
still continuing. It's still getting booed. What are the thoughts in the room? But for me personally, I didn't understand the England one. I thought it was a bit just sort of random. It's like, you guys have come to support your nation. You're being one of the key players. It's like, you're just gonna make everyone but like, if you're being one of the man, then the man are gonna be like, why are you booing our guy? Like, this is a different thing.
Yeah.
That's why Hendo's coming out and saying stuff. That's what all of them coming out, because like,
Isn't there like a famous clip though, Rooney walking out? Nice to see your own fans.
Get
boo.
booed.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was was that Euros?
Nah,
No, it was
that
after
was
Euros, World Cup.
that was World Cup.
It was
World
2010.
Cup. It was World Cup after Euros, yeah.
That was South Africa. You can hear the
When you
Vuvuzelas and that.
stink for England, you
Yeah.
get booed, bruv. It's like Rooney and the greats were getting that, and you lot are worried about Maguire.
No. But that was after a bad team performance at the World Cup.
I get it.
Maguire's getting booed for something that happened at club.
Because Gareth Southgate, when he came in, was talking about, I pick guys on club form.
Okay, that's a good
And
flip.
then
You
now
know
and
what?
behold,
You know
you've
what?
turned
That's
around.
that's
a
like
very.
talking about,
That's
oh,
a.
Maguire
I've not heard
solid
that
for me
point
at country
before.
level.
That's
not heard that
such
point
cap.
before.
For me,
I've not heard that
Did
point
Gareth
before.
Southgate
No,
not
but
say
do
he
you know?
picked
I
guys
get
on
that.
club form?
I
That's
get
a-
that.
you
I
gotta
get
give him- that's a
that.
good
No,
point.
but that is such a revised answer. I'm telling you now, they did not boo him because of what Gareth Southgate did. It was.
No,
It was
no, I'm saying it's the
obviously.
form.
It was obviously Manchester United fans booing him. It's obvious, bro. Bro, it's
No, but it's
Manchester
followed-
United.
it's sheep
followed.
culture.
It's a sheep, man. All of this stuff like Gareth Southgate. Yeah, after it's become a media breakout, and then people start posting Gareth Southgate clips. Cool. No one in that stadium did it for that.
I'm
People
not
were
saying
booing.
it's
It was
the
Man United
Southgate.
fans
I'm
booing
saying
him, bro. It's
the club
obvious.
Form, he's stinking up so bad
Yeah.
at club. He should have never been selected for his country. Now he's been selected for his country. We're gonna boo him. So the United fans that you're talking about, those are the ones booing him. He should have never been selected, is what I'm saying. Especially based on what Southgate said right at the
I
start
don't
of
think-
his
I don't have
tenure,
a problem with
saying,
him getting
I don't.
selected.
I pick guys based on club form. You chose Maguire. You set him and made him a sheep
For
for the
those that
fucking
didn't
wolves
tune
now.
in last or 2 weeks ago, explain why. Because your point on it is a valid
But why
point.
we spoke about this? But
No, but
listen,
people may
Maguire
not
is
understand
one
that
of
point.
Gareth
That's what I'm saying.
Southgate's best players.
That's-
It is what it is. He's gonna pick him. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. He's gonna pick him. People, what the thing is, yeah. No disrespect to Tomori, but people don't watch Tomori. I'm sorry, you guys acting like you're looking at AC Milan top of the league, and you're saying Tomori's having an outstanding season. No one's even watching him. People are screaming about him, but you're not watching him. Do you know what I mean? It's the reality. The people that do, fair enough. That's not to you. But this whole thing that Tomori, guys ain't watching him, bro. They're just seeing them top of the league and saying this. Cool, first and foremost, whatever. But Maguire, I get it, if like Tyrone Mings and all these guys, but Maguire has actually been. Connor Cody's still getting called up and stuff. Maguire's actually been one of his best players. So I understand why the call up, and we've spoken about this, but I understand why he's getting called up. The booze, the reason why I don't agree with the booze, and bro, how many times have I've dissed, we be dissing Maguire, bro. People be saying that we're bullying him on the comments, that we're bullying Maguire. But the reason why I don't understand the boost is because it's completely two separate things. I've never ever seen a situation where a player gets booed because of what he's doing at his club. That's weird. But this is what I'm saying. It's a Man United fan thing. It's Man United fans. They went and continued doing it in the match against Leicester. But what I don't understand is Maguire's been poor, very poor. But you guys are really booing him, but you're not booing McTom. You're not booing this guy over there. You're not booing that guy over there. this is when it gets sneaky
But
for
you
me.
have to remember
This is
that
when it gets
fans-
sneaky.
fans have
No,
favouritism.
you're letting McTominay perform like that
No, but
week in, week out in
fans
front of your
have-
face, and you're not booing him, but you're
Fans-
booing. I
Fans
don't
have
know.
favouritism, and
Sheeps,
it's all
man.
about, it's
Bunch
all
of sheeps
about
everywhere, man.
how things are
I hate
packaged and
that.
everything. So that
It's
Yeah,
a
no,
bunch
but
of
it's like-
sheeps, man.
But remember,
He has a bigger
someone has to. No, but you have to
responsibility.
remember, someone has to be a
Bunch of
villain.
sheeps.
Everyone has to pick who their villain is and label it. The reason I say that is because going back to Chelsea, the whole Timo thing. Timo gets away with being so bad because he tries hard and he says nice things and everything.
Yeah.
Like Timo will do
Did
tomfoolery.
Werner?
And they
Wait,
keep
little
going-
question. Did Werner? He went to Germany, right?
Yeah, he's good.
What if Germany fans started booing Werner because he's playing for Chelsea? How bizarre would that be? Wouldn't you be like, this is the weirdest shit
No,
ever?
but
If he was
Imagine
playing for
Germany
Bayern,
fans
it might
booing
have happened.
Timo
If he
Werner.
was
Why?
playing for
Why would
Bayern
you
or
do
something
that?
like because it's within the home country. United
the
fans aren't
Weird.
going to go watch Hampton
Weird.
Park or
Bro,
to the
weird.
Maracana.
It's
to
weird
watch
behaviour.
Blue Fred and them, man.
Bro, it's
They're not
weird
going-
behaviour.
You know what I mean? Like,
but you actually got a deep. It's for me. That's weird behaviour, bro.
I just think
it's
it's
super
something-
weird.
It's something
bro.
to do. That's what they're doing.
I just think Maguire has been that bad. Even against Leicester, there's that nonsense tackle
Oh, when
he's
he
throwing on the
just
edge of
fell
the
over.
box.
But the thing
I'm
is-
just like, you're not doing yourself
Yeah,
no
yeah.
favours at any given point,
Yeah,
bro.
and but the thing is, yeah,
That
like
challenge was hilarious.
with this stuff, like
That should have been a goal.
yeah, but with this stuff, I get obviously Maguire's playing bad. I'm not disputing Maguire's playing bad.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
playing terrible. But
the reaction
what
was
I'm
good.
saying is all
Carry
Nicky.
over.
And then
The
the
reaction
thing
was
is, I'm sorry, yeah. How did it end up becoming some race discussion as well? People start talking about, but when Sterling and when Joe Gomez got boot. These men were fighting in the
stupid,
in
yeah.
the in the changing
They're
rooms or whatever,
scratching each other.
scratching each other and stuff. They got booed, bro.
They did. Remember,
but
he
it's
scratched
true.
his face.
Bro.
He scratched him.
Bro,
Yeah,
they
it
were
was. They
fighting
didn't
though.
swing.
Bro, they were fighting.
didn't swing.
You look at people were saying, oh, it's not about black people, blah blah blah. Jordan Henderson, yeah, spoke about Liverpool fans booing Raheem Sterling. Yeah, he said it was poor when at the time, 2015, he defended Raheem Sterling. The Joe Gomez situation, he spoke about that, and the Sterling situation for England. The Black Lives Matter stuff, Jordan Henderson was actually one of the most prominent white
That's a
men
good egg,
in
man.
this thing. So people now turn around when Jordan Henderson is defending Maguire and start saying, but where's your energy? You got the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Henderson's just a top man like that.
yeah.
You got the wrong guy.
Good egg.
Black people just sometimes just be, bro, they just
is.
be doing
People are too misinformed.
This victim mentality gets annoying.
people
It gets
are too
annoying
Thing is, though,
sometimes.
I'm not mad at the
It gets
fans
annoying.
for booing Maguire, in all honesty. I think,
No,
listen, you pay your
no,
money.
in general
you do
or
what you want.
international-
Even when, was it a couple weeks ago, when Messi and Neymar were getting booed by PSG fans,
Mm.
I said, listen, I understand and I respect it. Cool, do your thing.
Yeah,
That's
because
a
you're
slight-
playing
that's a
for
slightly different.
PSG.
That's a slightly
It's
different.
cool.
It's a
You're
slightly
playing
different
poor for
scenario.
I'm just
PSG.
saying, if
That's
you're
a
fan,
different
you can
scenario.
boo.
That's a
There's
different.
No,
There's
bro,
no,
not
you
once.
can't bring his club. Nah, bro. If I want to
No
boo,
one
I'll
said that
boo.
you can't. It's
No,
weird.
but
It's
not
weird.
once have I said, yeah.
You can't boo.
Not once have I said you can't boo,
It's
and
just weird.
not once have I said it's abuse. Go and boo if you want. All I'm saying is the reasoning behind it
It's
is
weird.
super weird. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, cool.
If I was sitting next to you, we went to the stadium and you just start doing boo, I'll be like, you're a weirdo, bro. I'll live or say to you, bro, you're weird. Why you do that?
I'll be like, hey, look.
Yeah. I'll be like, you're
Bro,
weird.
like my man sitting in front of the TV.
You know what I mean?
Oh, remember, man had the camera here. Man said,
Yeah. Like I mean,
he's
it's all
very
weird.
racist, bro.
Nuts.
It's
Oh,
all
mad.
weird, man. I don't know.
Before we go into champs and duds, there was something else that I wanted to bring up because obviously we had the World Cup qualifiers. Nigeria got dumped out. Dub performance. That goalkeeper's a
Nigeria
dud.
hype.
But there is a topic that we need to discuss.
Bro, I had a Somali guy try to get onto me. All I just commented is Somalian. And I just put the sign looking down. Some random guy on Twitter, he tried to get onto me. I said Somali, and then that's it. Like, bro, don't chat to me if you're a Somali, bro.
Bro,
I'm
why
sorry.
not?
Don't chat
You
to
ain't
me.
got no
bro.
horse in the race.
You man got
you man got
know when-
regionals.
You know when you got no horse in the race?
You
bro?
man got regionals.
You look at how they're trying to defend from their Nigeria
There's,
L.
Nigeria.
Hold your L.
That L
Hold that.
That L was.
Oh shit, man.
I have to take. Oh shit! Oh shit! I said, oh shit, man.
Yeah,
That was a good
was
one.
he?
That was a good one. He was playing galactic football, bruv. Man was trying bare funky
That
stuff.
guy, they were
Man
talking,
said,
oh,
oh,
we
shit,
missed him
man.
at AFCON. Two
He was
legs, where
doing
were
bare
you?
funky stuff. Nigerians just have a tendency of not being serious when they need to be, man. Like that. After that first game where we didn't do anything in Kumasi, I knew what time it was, man. Told everyone. But what else came from that qualifying thing was 2 things. One, Senegal fans are mad. Those
Bro,
lasers,
the lasers good.
insane.
Good.
But 2,
You pay your money, you
But-
do it.
Yeah.
but
You
2,
can boo lasers. You know what I mean?
but the second thing is Mohamed Salah. So Sadio Mane has now conked his head twice.
Brother.
He's conked his head twice, and they've both had to go back to club football.
Mane hasn't
it's-
even been allowed to celebrate this because he keeps saying they keep saying out of respect for Salah, he doesn't want like a big welcoming back and stuff. Now I can't even celebrate because his teammate. Anyway,
But what the reason why I'm bringing this up is we always talk about big moments and key things being what define you. And we're gradually getting a situation where, let's call it for what it is. Adidas are gearing up for Messi not being around anymore. Mo Salah's getting bare airtime and everything. He's not even allowed to be in the World Cup assets because he's not going to the World Cup. Things have to get pulled off. No AFCON. Change his penalty. Yeah, people say lasers. Change the penalty order. Still missed his penalty.
laser hype, bro. Pause
Still
it at
missed
when he strikes the ball, bro. I don't know what he was aiming for. He must have been aiming for one of the guys with the laser. 'Cause, bro, his tech was all wrong. His tech was. Let's talk about that. You know what I mean? His tech was all wrong for that.
Is he in a situation?
Lasers.
Is he in a situation where, despite all of his
Lasers.
despite all of his sort of heroics at club level and what he does, that the discourse on him becomes one that taints him a little bit because in this calendar year alone, this is crazy.
It's mad.
And the thing is, it's your own teammate.
And I think high leverage moments.
High leverage.
This is where you're
High
judged on,
leverage.
bro. Especially
As in, we need you.
facts.
King of the Forest. Like,
2
we need
legs.
you.
And then AFCON final. People ain't gonna forget, bruv. And it will always, it's always matter because it's his teammate that's dunking on him as well.
And bro,
it's
do you know
not
what's so
even
mad?
like you're losing
There's
to
African
a random
journalists.
country or
There's
something.
African
Yeah.
journalists coming out and say that, listen, he has to understand that this is Africa. Do you know how much that will cut me? It's like, man, I'm not even comfortable on my own ends. That's what when I say,
He might
oh
retire,
no.
Apparently, he might be retiring or something.
But from international duty,
Yeah, he gave
Mahrez
us-
announced his retirement.
Oh, did he?
From Algeria, I think. There was
Sure.
well, I don't know. It was in some French transcript. I don't know whether he was apologising or retiring, but I saw him getting hate in the comments. And Elias was like,
Elias,
"Hey, why they hating on my dog?"
Elias, translate that one still.
No, but at least he's a champion though. He walks away as he's got his AFCON champion.
He's got his AFCON
And
champion, but they
he
were saying
delivered that one as well for
since
them.
those 2 years, he's been stinking up. And
But at least he can say he delivered that one because
Yes,
he
you can
delivered
say
that
that.
one.
With
The
Salah,
free
he
kick
hasn't
against
had that.
Nigeria. Matty,
But Mace,
go on.
I don't like all this praise you're giving to Mane. I'm being serious because he ain't contributing anything.
It's penalties.
He's-
innit?
No, but I'm not.
Him and Salah
I'm-
contribute.
I'm not contributing. I'm saying that he.
Anything outside of penalties?
No, but I'm saying
For their
all of.
countries.
No. What you're saying is a fair
Conquer,
point.
man, when Mendy's the one in goal making.
No, but you
saves.
can still conquer, man.
Mendy
You can still
plays a
conquer,
big
man.
part.
You can be like, listen, I face you. We faced each other twice, and my team beat yours. You can still conquer, man.
That's not conquering. That's just you just on the pitch.
No, that's what. That's
You
conking.
won.
That's conking. It's not a slap. I didn't say he Will Smith slapped him. I said he gave him a conk. Gave him a conk in the head. He conked him twice. Remember I said that? He conked him on the head twice.
I just want to see the.
Man said, listen, I see back at what's the name of.
You want them to go toe to toe.
Yeah.
I just asked.
Yeah.
Meet me on the left.
WrestleMania. Man said WrestleMania.
Can I ask you if you've seen them contribute outside of clubs?
Are you talking about in? I think Mane is decent for
In-game
Senegal.
contributions.
Mane
when
Afcon
the high
tried.
leverage moments are
Mane
there. Can they
Afcon.
contribute? Like,
Mane
have you
Afcon
seen
did.
them
Mane
contribute?
Afcon did.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he had an
Afcon,
amazing
definitely.
tournament, but at Afcon he did. In that game,
calm at Afcon.
he wouldn't. I wouldn't say that he was a stand-up performer. I wouldn't say he was a stand-up performer,
He had a decent tournament.
but his contributions were more than Salah's.
Look, Salah, like it's obviously there are people saying obviously he ain't got a good team and stuff, whatever. But my thing, as I said before, all right, you ain't got a good team, but at least when I watch, I want to say, oh, I feel sorry for you because you're the best player on the pitch and you look unbelievable, and the rest of these guys ain't up to your standard.
Yeah.
He doesn't look any different to the next man.
Abdul Manem.
Yeah, whoever I said Abdul Manem last time, but I don't even know. You know what I mean? El Neni and that. You know what I'm saying? They all look the same to me. You know what I'm saying on the pitch, So like, it's like one thing that I
Is
want
that
to make.
racist?
Do you know
No.
do you know the funniest part
Say
of
it
all of
came
this?
up my head, that was
Do you know
funny,
what the
I'll tell you in a
funniest part of all of this was? Yeah, is Liverpool fans were vexed,
Bro.
and they can try and act as much as they want. they badly wanted Salah to win.
They did. They wanted.
Why?
You know, they
Why?
wanted
Mane's
the
your
scales.
boy
Nah,
too.
they wanted the
balance.
scales to be level.
They wanted balance.
Mane's
You
your
got
boy
the AFCON,
too.
but you get
Bro,
the
I
World
was
Cup.
seeing,
Nope.
we love you, Mo. And it was just like, congrats to Mane for getting to the World Cup. But it was like, we love you, Mo. We stand by you. Da, da, da. They were vexed. Liverpool fans were vexed. I don't care what no one says. They were all wanted Salah to win. I'm sorry. Hold that. Mane's there. Hold that. Sorry. Hold that.
Senegal's third
Why the
World
Liverpool
Cup.
fans?
Hold that. Big man
You're
thing,
childish.
bro.
No,
No. Deep it. All year, yeah. They've been onto Mane for his poor form, saying we need to replace him. Luis Diaz comes in.
Yeah.
They're like, that's the end of him. Boom. Mane's done. He's like, all right,
Mane's
cool.
actually
All
rising.
right, cool. I'm gonna bring your boy to Africa. I'm gonna dump him out twice, and I'm gonna come back as a champion and a World Cup participant. You know what I'm saying? They don't like it.
No, but
Mane v
production,
Liverpool. Mane v
deep it.
Liverpool.
They've gone to Africa on 2 separate occasions, and Salah's come back with nothing.
And he's
not
and the thing
confident.
was so funny. Salah comes straight away.
He
comes
runs back to
training.
Axel. Yeah.
He goes straight to the training ground. There,
Fam,
and they're
go
like,
on hill, man.
He's back to
Go on
revenge
hill,
tour.
man.
Revenge
Go
tour.
on hill.
He puts out a performance like that versus Watford, but we move, innit? We move.
Oh man,
Christmas tree hype.
What you saying? It's still carrying on.
Boy, I called it. I said it months ago. I said, watch this space. And ever since, what's been happening?
Yeah,
They wanted to do topless magazines for Champions League. I said, hey,
it's coming.
Ramadan's round the corner too.
People are talking about he might not be clear for the Player of the Year anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Player of the what?
Player of the Year. People are saying he might not be clear anymore because obviously at a point it was
whilst
like clear.
we're there,
People are trying to add
Whilst we're there, let's talk
KDB
about-
in the conversation. I can't. This guy's PR is just
Rock
I
Nation.
just can't-
The Rock is in the
Season,
building.
baby.
Bro.
See the goal on the weekend?
yeah. No, do you know what? I like moments like that because that's moments where
Yeah.
big players,
Yeah.
big moments,
Yeah.
go and take it by scruff the neck.
Yeah.
But this isn't about if KDB's a good player or not. We all know. But he's not been a player of the year this season. And even at the start of the
who would
season,
you
they were
say-
saying he's having a bad season.
Who do you say the nominees are?
I don't know. I like what Trent's doing. I like, obviously, Salah will be up in there. I think Cancelo's had a good season. I think Rodri's been good. Alisson has come massive a lot
Clutch.
lately. Do you know what I mean? But I
Bowen.
feel who?
Jared Bowen.
No, he's not going to win Player of the Year.
No,
though,
but
is he?
the nominees. You said nominees.
He's an under-
Will he make a shortlist?
Then KDB.
Will he make the shortlist? You reckon he'll make the shortlist?
Yeah, he
Aye,
should.
late
If we're
surge
talking
Kane.
about Premier League form, why should
Late surge Kane.
Rice. There's
Tell
loads
you what,
of names
I've got a
in
question
it, but
for you. Do you think, knowing how Kane is like and what he's driven by, do you think he can get to his 20 goals for the season by the end of the season?
Yeah, the form he's in at the minute, I think he's playing really
Because
well.
that would be that would be 6 seasons, isn't it? 20 goals.
Yeah, and I think
20.
Conte's system
Don't know if
is
he'll-
How many's on?
slowly
13, 12?
meshing in.
12.
I think so. Yeah, I think he's on 12 now.
And how many games?
Today he didn't even score.
Yeah, he
as well.
got a couple
Man
assists
of the
in it.
match,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
quality.
But that's the
play
thing
as well.
about Kane. You look at his number. I got his numbers here actually because I was having a discussion with my boys earlier actually. You look at his numbers, 21, 25, 29, 30. That was at a stretch,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
Then he went to 17.
But then it went to 17, 18, 23 last year and 12 this year. Do you think, obviously we know injuries took a
Injuries,
toll.
exactly.
We
Chocolate
know
ankle.
injuries took a toll on him as well. But do you think also this
fruit
playmaker
crystals.
role,
100%.
let me finish. I can't, bro. I'm
Sorry.
trying to, bro. Yeah, so you with Harry Kane, you're with, I couldn't concentrate, bro.
That's like the devil in his ear.
Bro. So with what's it called? His goal scoring. Do you think he's gonna always kind of take a toll? Because right now, if you look at that, 17, 18, 23, and 12 now.
Yeah.
That's top level striker. I'd say that's not world class
goal
numbers.
scorer,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's not elite goal scorer numbers. So do you think this playmaker role is going to have that kind of?
Yeah, 100%.
You think
I think it has.
Do you think now he's always going to be in and around? He's
I
not.
don't mind
Do you
that,
reckon
though.
he'll ever reach like 29, 30 again?
Not really, you know, honestly, unless he kind of drops that whole dropping deep playmaking part of his game. But I think we've become so reliant upon that with our lack of creativity in midfield. I think now with Kulusevski and Son being able to contribute as well, I think he'll lean more into that and try and play the shot. And I think he'll
would you
save his legs as well.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
because
would
he
you say he's the
gets
same?
older as well.
He's older. He's not the same player.
not old.
Not that
He's
he was.
28.
He's
yeah,
28, yeah.
But he's not the Kane. You know, like I'm not gonna say like he was this sort of like fit and fast, getting everywhere.
he was
But he
never
was
that.
he was young, and the injuries weren't really injuring
What he
like
was
that.
before was a willing runner.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like.
but
now
he
he's
doesn't-
kind of
yeah.
more reserved,
Yeah.
tries to be on the ball more. And in all honesty, I prefer that. I would
Do you
rather.
prefer that? Do you
'cause if
prefer this?
I
Alright,
prefer
let's-
this.
That's
Kane
a- that's
to
a
the
better
all-round
question.
game.
What Kane do you prefer?
Because now I feel like he offers so much more. Now he's actually like games like today. I feel like second half. The reason why we were able to dominate was because he was dropping in, picking passes, playing blind turns. I'm like, yo.
But the only thing I would say is that I feel like for example, my example is because we went to Stamford Bridge to watch it. It's like when Conte, when he first come in, tried to put Kane right at the top.
Yeah.
And then like Malong Sarr was just, and Rudiger were just having their way with him. Because
your
I think
moments.
Kane has lost a bit of that sharpness, even in and around the box to the 30 goal seasons and stuff. But that's maybe because of the injuries and all that type of
Bro,
stuff.
do you know what I would say?
But in the big games, yeah, like in the big moments, I feel like sometimes with this dropping in role, look at the game against Man United, he can just kind of go missing in a way.
But then you
yeah,
look
I
at
mean,
City, Liverpool. It
That's
kind of
true.
it was
That's
massive.
true.
and
Even on your
seeing
point,
them, so-
remember when we saw them? That was when we played them cup games and everything. In recent weeks, and for me, it was the Brighton game. I saw man running. I saw man getting past people. He actually looks fitter and happier. You got to remember that he was going through, I wouldn't call it a mid-season slump, but he had 5 goals in January.
Yeah.
And all of the talk about get a move, not get a move, we're seeing the real Harry Kane now compared to what we saw at the beginning of the season. So I wouldn't say that, yeah, I get what you mean by that performance, but I genuinely feel that he can still get goals and make this role work. It's just about how far can Conte push his team and maybe get another evolution of the
And
player.
I think
Because
one thing Conte's done as well is he's told him to pick your moments to drop deep.
Yeah.
I think last season under Jose it was like, hey,
Just
do
do what you want.
whatever you want, free roll type of thing. And Kane was like, all right, cool, let me just pick this QB thing. I feel like this season he's
Kulusevski,
picking
though.
and choosing more, and that's been a massive introduction. I feel like
Fantastic
Kulusevski
player.
since coming in, Kane can now play that role a little bit more. And with those goal numbers going down, I'd love to see the assist numbers as well because I guarantee you those have been going.
I think
up
from
as well.
last season it shot
there's a
up.
stat.
Yeah,
There's
and
a
before
stat.
that, I think he had like 7 assists for over like
Yeah.
6 years or something like that. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
now he's much more
There was a
creatively
stat.
involved, bro.
We don't do the stat thing, but like his first 20 was over like something ridiculous, like bare games, and his last 20 came in like maybe 35 or something stupid like that.
crazy.
It's crazy,
But it's just starting for
Kane,
me.
man.
It's great. I like how he's.
But can I
I
ask
like
you
how
a
he's
question?
Kane
become.
would you prefer?
I don't know. There's something
poacher
about
goal scorer.
Yeah, do you know what? I feel like there's just something I just love about
So
I
Kane
hear
just
it as well.
rattling goals.
I'm not
Because
relating the
his
two.
Finishing is just.
I'm not
different
really
class,
too.
yeah.
But
You know what I
what-
mean?
What Rooney? What era of Rooney did you prefer?
I can't
As
lie.
in-
skinhead Rooney was my
Skinhead
this is
Rooney
number
or
9 sit
Rooney
up
sort
there.
of like.
No, but the difference is that Rooney.
I don't know. I'm not comparing the players, but I'm just saying for
Yeah,
you.
I don't really know. To me, it's hard because Rooney was never, when he came through, he was never like a killer goal scorer. He
Yeah.
No, of
came as
course.
all round
He never
player.
really
I'm saying like when
then
you
all of a sudden, you would probably say those standout one is the 09-10 Ronaldo left, Tevez left. The way Rooney carried us on his back, it was amazing to see.
yeah.
So you can probably say that we went away to AC Milan. He scored. It was a madness. That was serious. I loved that Rooney. You know what I mean? That's when he just started balding a little bit. He had this- it was looking nice. You know what I'm saying? But Rooney, there's so much difference. But Kane was an elite scorer.
Yeah.
He still is. Let's not. Maybe he's having a bad season in goal scoring this year, but he's an elite scorer. So there's just something I like about just seeing
Man had
Kane
5 in January.
30
Being that
goals,
mashup,
37
yeah.
game, 30 goals in the league.
It's like that Lewandowski kind of like numbers. Now it's you're kind of like, hey,
But
why are we doing
next
that
season we can
comparison?
judge it. Next season we can judge it properly, maybe.
Yeah.
Like when it's a
Nah,
clean
definitely,
slate.
definitely.
But
One thing
I
is
think
Conte's
he can get
definitely
to
worked with him.
22.
Facts.
I think he can get to 20 goals.
I
as well.
think so. Yeah.
And I
definitely.
think
8 goals in the last 7 games.
something like that.
Last 8 games. now
and
left. We've
that
got
game
8 games
against
left.
Arsenal, massive game.
Inshallah.
Massive game.
I need that
massive
final
game.
day of the season.
Derby.
They're
man.
trying. The
Ultimate
broadcasters
decider.
are trying to
I've been saying
push it
since
to
January,
throw
bro.
it. They're trying to push it
We
for.
need that for,
Might as well.
for
Push
it for,
entertainment
yeah.
purposes. I think Spurs have had a up and down season. Can you turn it round at the last hurdle? Arsenal have looked. Hey, it's been the
When was
nicest.
the last time we had?
Can
well,
you
we've had a
crumble,
few
brother?
moments.
It's
We
the
might as well
ultimate.
do that. I
It's
don't
the
get like
ultimate.
I've seen people complaining about it, like they're trying to put it to ruin someone's season. It's like, bro, like for example, if I was
No,
in
it's-
Scotland, every last game of the season
Bro,
will
do you
be
know what it
Celtic
is? It's
Rangers.
Arsenal
Every
fans,
single
it's
season.
Arsenal fans who are worried that all the hard work they've done all the
come
season
for
could be
nothing.
undone by
just
their
one moment.
rivals as well taking the spot. They don't want that. That's the thing.
Listen.
For them, it's in the embarrassment they want to avoid.
But it is
For
what it
us,
is, man.
it's the opportunity.
It is what it is.
Bro, if I'm in a league, in situations like that,
You
as
want
I
the
say,
big
if I
game
was
at the
in
end.
Spain, Real Madrid, Barcelona would be the last game of every season. If I'm in Scotland, bro, do you know what potential
Make
you
it-
could create? Right?
Yeah, man.
But,
Liverpool City
very
will be
quickly-
mine now as well.
Very
Next
quickly,
week, that?
every year.
That's gonna
Next
be
week.
a showbuster. We may have something that we can do in the show to make it a bit interactive and stuff like that. But that's a big game. Champs and duds quickly. I have to put myself forward as a dud, being a Chelsea and Nigeria fan. And having those 2 O's, that is ridiculous.
Oh,
That's
man.
I've got to give a dud. Cam gets a dud and a champ from me.
What the hell do I get a dud for?
Because you're a Nigerian fan as well, but the way you
bro.
flipped the Salah slander to eradicate what Nigeria done, you get a champ for that as well. I give you a champ for
He
that.
was having a Kobe
Fam,
81
he
night.
was great, fam.
I swear.
Bro, I had my way with them Liverpool.
So
fans,
that was
man.
a champ. Did you do champ as well for the World Cup draw thing
Hey,
as
big
well?
ups
That
for
was
that as
that
well,
was
bro.
sick.
was madness.
That was
Was
very
it
sick.
over 400k?
Yeah.
International Cam.
Cam's going big
International,
time.
bro.
I love it.
Man's there, yeah, I think
dogs.
Senegal can do good in the Shut up, man. Man even have the stream up, bro. Man was just waiting for them to put it in front of him. But no, I'll give you a champ for that as well. I'll give Gomez a champ actually. They've been
Joe Gomez?
Yeah, I'll give him a champ.
Bruv,
I'll give
that
him
was
a
a
champ.
quality game. I can't lie. Couple
I'll
of
give him a champ.
Trent-like crosses
Yeah.
I was
And them
seeing. I
crosses.
said,
Yeah, I'll give him a champ because he's had a rough time since the injury and stuff, and they've been trying to say, yeah, we need to get rid of him. He's finding space for himself. Bowen,
he was
come
gonna
back for
be my
injury,
one,
get a goal.
Clutch
him
goal as well, bruv.
Fam.
He's been important this year for them.
The lights are on Lampard again.
Lampard. You know,
I
this
warned, man.
is a
Nepotism.
career
I
ender.
warned man from when he was
Nepotism.
at Chelsea. I said, this guy-
Nepotism.
If he gets
this guy-
relegated with Everton, Everton
done.
are poor,
Yeah.
but he should just
Career
do the
done.
punditry,
Go punditry,
thing.
yeah.
No, go
Full
youth
time.
thing. Go youth thing.
Yeah,
Hey,
maybe
don't
England
do
under
that.
21.
Or mentor, be a
Under
mentor.
21
No,
manager.
be a mentor or
Hey,
something.
that would be nice actually.
Be a
I
mentor.
think the kids would look up to him as well. England under 21.
Yeah.
Be a
That
might
mentor or
work.
something.
Yeah, maybe.
He should be career advisor.
Oh, actually, Ghana can get a champ.
Definite. Italy. Duds.
Duds.
No, Cameroon. The way they
Cameroon are
knocked out
champs.
Algeria
Yes.
last minute
Yeah.
after going.
Ekambe.
Bro.
Player.
That
Player.
was
Quality
amazing.
guy.
That was
He
amazing.
was, he
I
was
gotta give
big
them
for
that.
Leon that year. They got to the semi-finals as well, bro. He's been a sleeper.
I don't know if I'm giving Inaki Williams a dud yet, but the behaviour is very nasty. It's a bit nasty.
little shamelessness.
Naki
No, but he's one is
And
shameless
Basque.
because all of this was
Basque
our
country.
parents walked across the desert to get us to Spain and they think we're Spanish, we'll wait for Spain. The second they go through.
Basque hype.
Listen, man, I always say,
don't
man,
like
welcome
that.
the boys back home with open arms, man.
I'd say what? Champs.
Oh,
Hey.
United Bruno as well.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I ain't said
Oh, that's a good one.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is the champ.
Came back for
See,
WrestleMania.
Come back WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
First time
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
Dropped
fought
the stunner at
in
50-something.
19 years.
Yeah.
At 57, he did a
Yo.
no holds bars 20-minute
Yeah.
match.
Love
Just go
that.
and search Stone Cold and check the reaction. he
That's a
gets.
good
Love
one.
that.
The greatest
Love that.
wrestler of all time.
He was gassed.
Bro.
Sending GC
Bro,
tears in my
tears
eyes.
in my eye. Wrestling nostalgia is the only thing that could ever make me feel like a little baby.
Cody
Bro.
Rhodes, man.
Who? Cody
Hey, he
Rhodes.
came.
Hi.
What did he?
Cody
He came
come
back.
back, yeah?
Yeah, he came.
Okay, I need to watch
That
that.
entrance was lit though.
Legendary like that
Everyone was
though,
like,
man.
He ain't legendary. He built his name again in AEW. and
AEW
something.
and shit, yeah.
Cody
no,
Rhodes.
he did a thing.
Duds.
So who's you gonna say production? Who's gonna say?
Unfortunately, Congo.
That's not that.
It's not.
Let's
It's
just go
not.
4-0 innit?
5-2, we lost on Ireland.
It's not, man.
We got-
It's not.
But we got waved.
Listen, we got away.
I'm the Saka.
And now, yeah, well, forget them. Them man are fake, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Who's your champ?
other dud,
Oh.
Nigerian fans, what they done after losing, that was madness.
Fact.
Yeah,
In the stadium,
that's
yeah.
Poor.
Ridiculous.
Very
Yeah.
poor.
The
Very,
whole of
very
Nigeria, duds.
poor. Very, very poor. That was poor. Champs, everyone that's going through Ramadan right now, pick up yourselves.
That's
You know
a
what I'm
nice
trying to
one.
say?
Big up
Do your
yourselves.
thing, you know what I mean? If you're,
Day 2.
you can
Come.
watch this at 8 p.m. while eating. Iftar hype.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
relax.
Jeez, you know, he tried to hold it in. He got big excited. If that,
He just had to get a little something in it. My Aki's don't worry. We're going to set pace on him one day.
And a dud is.
oh,
is-
QPR
is
can't
Will
get promoted
Smith.
anymore, innit?
Will
Will
Smith.
Smith's a dud. man.
QPR can't get promoted anymore.
Nah, man, they're not gonna get promoted. Bro. They get the
He
playoffs.
kept that quiet.
No, I don't
innit?
think they commit. I can't think they can make it anymore.
To the playoffs.
For weeks he was giving promotion hype, bro. Shut up.
Nah, QPR ain't ready. Chris Willock's injured as well. The season's over.
What?
But
So,
yeah, Will
Dud,
Smith. Come on, man. Will Smith's a dud for that. People are bigging him up, saying, "Oh yeah, what he did this." Is it really? I mean, you picked an easy target in Chris Rock. You know what I mean? You probably know that he's not about that behind the scenes. And then you went to him. Let's be real, yeah.
Because he was laughing at first. That's how I know.
This is what I mean. And I
Fake
forgot
guy,
who
bro.
somebody said it. And it's the truth, yeah. Anywhere in life, yeah, if it was in the street or anything, if you slap a man, you think you can just turn your back and walk, he'll knock the shit out of you.
100%.
You'll get banged in your face. You'll wake up in another hospital. You know what I'm saying? Even if you were at the BT Awards, you couldn't try that. Go do that at BT Awards. You're getting knocked out. You'll be in the crowd. You know what I'm trying to say? But he knew he's at a high institution place, elite club. The Oscars, you slap a man, you turn your back, and you walk down and you go and sit. I didn't rate any of that. You know what I'm saying? And people are trying to tell Chris Rock to apologize as well. Listen, allow it, man. Allow it.
Cam wants to be one of these podcasters so bad, bro.
He's spitting facts.
He's spitting facts,
He's a big dud, bro.
No, but he's
big dud.
And everyone that's asking Chris Rock to apologize are duds too.
The repercussions of what he done,
bro. Chris Rock didn't.
He's
Chris
gonna
Rock could have sued him. He didn't. He could have pressed charges. He didn't. And people are still telling him he got slapped on national TV. And people are still telling him to apologize
in front of the world. But listen,
his brother's got his back though. Tony Rock.
Tony Hyde, man.
But and he sold, him and Kevin Hart, innit?
Ticket sales,
him and Kevin Hart.
That's what I said. The best thing to come out of that for him was a nice 45-minute set right there. Ready made,
man.
But listen, that's the end of this episode. Like, share, subscribe. Champions League football. That means Dos Locos returns.
Chelsea duds as well.
But you missing Dos Locos, yeah?
We try to run away. Chelsea duds, bruv.
I know. I said I'm taking ownership.
Oh yeah, and you man are duds
Chelsea
as well.
duds as well, bruv.
Both of these, we didn't have an episode because these two duds last week.
What?
That's what I'm saying. Thanks
Production. Do I get a dud for that?
What?
Yep. You get.
I get half a dud.
You get.
Yours
dud.
is an amazing
You get
dud.
dud for moving the pod early to go to Stormzy.
That's
and
not
then
why I
not
moved it.
then not turn up
That's
to
not
the
how I
pod.
moved.
That's
I'm gonna
duddery.
change narrative.
That's duddery.
That's duddery.
Stop smoking weed. I'm happy it's Ramadan.
What?
I'm happy, or cigarettes or whatever you smoke. Sorry, stop smoking cigs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Stop smoking
Hey, listen.
cigs.
Cut the fucking cameras.